Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another Off the Board combined with Spiegelmom Scraps video. So off the board, we are using pins from our Pinterest for inspiration. And Spiegelmom Scraps is one of the best places to get your sequins and all the stuff to make shaker pockets. And I am doing a guest spot for them today. So as you can see here, I have a cut file. This is a cut file that I got from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I'll include links down below for all of these things. And it is a stitched cut file, so it cuts all of the holes for you. And that is such a time saver, and it makes it so much easier to do what I am doing here. All of my little holes are perfectly spaced out. I don't have to worry about the spacing or making the holes myself. And I'm just showing you here how I am creating this sequin sunburst. So I am just doing a back stitch, which means you come up through the hole, one hole, and then you go back through the hole prior to it. So you're like kind of skipping a spot when you come up, and then I add a sequin, and then I go down the hole that I was coming from to start with. I don't know if that made any sense. So, so basically, when you're on the back side, you skip a hole. As you come up, you pick up a sequin, and then you're going to go backwards to the hole that you had just come from. Hopefully that made a bit more sense. And hopefully you're getting a little bit of a visual of it here. So I'm trying to be good about showing it in front of the camera, at least for a portion of it. And so I am skipping every other stitch because I was not sure if I would have enough sequins to do every stitch having a sequin. And I'm actually really glad that I did this because I really like the way that it looks with every other stitch skipped. I did end up having enough sequins, but I didn't really need them. So I was just looking at my swatch book there, trying to decide what color of ink that I wanted. And I ended up going with this Gina K ink. And I am just using my blue blending brush to blend out the word Kauai. And the color of this ink is, I think it's powder blue. Yeah, it's called powder blue. And I'm just inking it up with the Gina K ink, and this is going to be a really simple layout because it's actually going to be the title page or the opening page for our Kauai album that we did a trip to Kauai in 2019 for our 25th wedding anniversary. And so this is going to be the opening page. The photo that is going behind that circle, as you can see there, it's the blue sky with some palm trees. And I decided to kind of keep that simple, not put any people in it. Just kind of the overall feel of being in Kauai was just, it felt like summer. We were there in October, but it felt like summer because it was so warm, and it just was a wonderful trip. And so I thought this was a great way to highlight that in my album with all of this beautiful sequin and stitching work. So the sequin pack, I'm going to use some tear tape to actually back the entire layout. And this is also from Spiegelmom Scraps. It holds really well, and it's really easy to tear, and it's really easy to peel off. So I'm pretty happy with the way that this all works out, especially since I have so much stitching around there. It's a little bit difficult to stitch or to hold on to the embroidery floss. And actually, I should mention that I split my embroidery floss in half, so it's 3 strands instead of 6 to get the look that is on this page. The sequin mix that I'm using is called Lemonade Stand. It also had lots of little tiny slices of lemons in it in 2 different sizes that were super, super cute. I didn't end up using those. It also has some kind of like mirrored sequins without holes, and I didn't use those either. But I do have them. They're in my hand. You can hear them shaking here. I am saving those for another layout. I think I might end up doing something with lemonade and a shaker pocket at some point, but we'll see. So I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. I am using the Big Mama foam tape, and I am cutting it in half. And the trick to that is to save some of the sticker backer sheets or part that you peel off when you're using the full strip of the Big Mama foam tape before you like cut it in half lengthwise. And you just kind of lay it across the back so that you're cutting with the sticker backing sheet on both sides of the foam tape, and then it doesn't make your scissors gummed up. Hopefully that makes sense. And there is my title. I am also going to add a little 2019 underneath there. Pardon me. If you noticed, I had misplaced my dot for my letter I, so I used the hole punch on the side there to create my letter I. And I am going to just back the entire layout with a piece of white paper so that I have a blue border all the way around the outer edge. I did trim down the paper with the cut file. I probably could have shrunk it down a little bit when I cut it in the first place, but I didn't think to do that. And the cut file does leave you enough room to do like 1/8 of an inch on all 4 sides if you want to cut it down after you've already done everything like I did. In case you're not thinking ahead. So I wanted to note that the link for all of the stuff I'm getting from Spiegelmom Scraps will be down below. You can go and check out all of the beautiful sequin mixes that she offers. They are amazing and gorgeous, and she comes out with new sets new mixes every month. And I think you can buy them as a bundle at a bit of a discount. She also has that Big Mama foam tape and acetate that is heat resistant and works great for shaker pockets. So I think this is a lot of fun. Here I'm going to use a bunch more of the tear tape to go ahead and back my entire, go around the outside of my entire layout. I'm actually going to put some in between those stitched areas as well, so that I have a little bit of extra hold, and on the back of that goes right into the back of the photo so that the photo is held in place. Nothing would be worse than having the photo come loose in between 2 sheets of paper and slide down when you can't get it back out. So you want to make sure it's in place and held really firmly. So it's really easy to peel all of these little strips off, and then I'm going to be able to adhere everything down. And this tape works really well for this. It actually does work a lot better than my ATG gun for this particular application. So, and I really like how it looks with that blue border, because it just mirrors the title and the blue skies in the photograph. So now I'm just pulling out some little dies that for the numbers 2019, and I am just going to use another piece of paper that has more of that blue. One thing that is great about having ink is that you can make whatever paper, or make white paper whatever color you have in ink, and it will all match. So I didn't have to like invest in a bunch of different cardstock. I don't use cardstock anyway, but I also didn't have to like break into any of my regular pattern paper to create this. I don't know that I would have found a really good pattern paper to match that sky anyway, so using ink works great for me. So I'm just going to line up the title here using my T-square ruler, and then I'm going to call it a day, you guys. I am just about finished, so stay tuned for the close-ups. Those are coming up momentarily. And don't forget to check out Spiegelmom Scraps. And if you have questions or comments, you can leave those down below. I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I thank you so much for your time and watching my channel today. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe as well. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I will see you again real soon with another video. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.